22 water! 22 water! Ah! Come on, set! Set, ready! Charcoal! Hut 180! Ready! Set on! Cooler! Cooler! Cool! 180! Banner! Banner! 180! Let's go! Let's go! Cooler! Here we go! 180! Military stuff! 180!
give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. Here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Mayer. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line in this offense. get going. They'll send the back in motion.
Hey, hustle! Hustle!
Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Reed. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. No huddle here for the offense. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying. Understanding how important those rivalries are.
Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Chanticleers in the hurry-up. It's a draw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Takes a handoff. It's Reed. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch. Crease, and he can make yards for you.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayer. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. You're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The shot that clears, moving quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Mayer. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here we go.
They'll try the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for once.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding...
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that round. Good coverage.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Chanticleers want to move quickly.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Chanticleers are on the move.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Mayer. The short hands, it's Reed. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Sweet cut there. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Chanticleers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Trying to surge it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. It's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Mayer. Trying to set up the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
You know, that's what...
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and long situations are really...
As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. There he goes. He's on the 40, the 20, 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chanticleer. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Looking downfield, it's Mayer. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Bridgeforth Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pop. From the gun, the ground game. Finding an escape route. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Chanticleers headed quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like to see as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Handoff to the lone back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. A massive Impressive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clears. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here's the handoff. Fights off the defender. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Mayer. Got the back over the middle. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field.
There he goes. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
22 water. 22 water.
On the run, it's Reed. Touchdown, Coastal! And they're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Durant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Sends it back in motion. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Mayer. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He was loose and setting him at the... 10-yard line. And the Chanticleers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Face bait. Four face bait.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The give to the back. Lowers those pads. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Sweet cut there. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Chanticleers have this offense rolling.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room, it's Reed. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was...
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, go.
Off the boot, looking for his man. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
To the air, it's Mayer. It's complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the run, it's Reed. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Still on his feet at the 35. Turning on the Jets. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Coastal. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. The give to the single back. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Line. Set, 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Chanticleer is racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Shanta clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if... Do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Breaks into the open. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunity. Second and 2. And the Shanta clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space. He smashes his way through again. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The Shanta clears are flying down the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they will score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about.
He leaves it with his back. And the Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Mayer. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got the first down, looking for more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Chanticleers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Chanticleer. The Chanticleers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gonna run it. It's Reed. Picks up the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
To the ground. He's got it again. Powell just dismissing tackle and runs through another one. He now has 80 yards rushing, and what a season he's putting together, well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
The shot that clears in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air, it's Mayer. Pulls it in. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Coastal! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. And running room and they've been able to find just all day. They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
414 satellite.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They're trying to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Coastal. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go.
Power football with the run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Looking downfield, it's Mayer. Can't make the connection. There, caused the missed timing.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He had it and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Reed. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board.
Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the run, it's Reed. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Mayer. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments.
The shot to clear just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Loose in the middle. Inside the 30. The tag. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down here for the offense. From the gun, give on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Still on his feet at the 45. Look at the big fella roll. Touchdown, shot to clear. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Trying to punch it in. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Shanta clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Mayer. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Shanta clears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Shanta clears want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Reed. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Coastal! Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Chanticleers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. In the red area, it's Reed. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just made The lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep
Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Mayer. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Reed. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Here we go.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. And the Chanticleers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Mayer. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Really nice job by the defense. Third and short.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The shot that clears wants to create. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position. Facing a 3rd and long.
You got 2. You got 2.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Shakes off the defender. Past the first down marker and still running. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Here we go. Set.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on.